The road has been paved. Which route will your team take toward victory? It's that time of year where losers go home and winners rise by any means necessary. Where nothing comes without sacrifice. Move up to move on. Get in to get out. Today, stars will be born. Superstars will progress. And X Factors will perform to expectations or fall dramatically from elevated levels. All the chips are on the table. Go hard or go home. Welcome to greatness. The biggest platform in simulation football. Who will be crowned? Who will be legendary? It's the RFL playoffs. Will you be great?
It's the divisional round of the RFL Season 6 playoffs, and the winner of these games from here on out will be advancing not to the Relocation Bowl for a championship, but for the conference championship. Who will be in the NRC matchup? We got a great one here between the Austin Desperados, hosting it here in Texas as the #1 seed in the NRC, taking on the Portland Snowhawks. Just came off a huge victory over the Salt Lake City Elks last week in a wild card round. And I'm here with Rob Roby, dual commentary. You're listening to Smitty, a.k.a. Smitty, commissioner here. I need to come up with an a.k.a. name, man, because it's cool when I say Rob Roby, a.k.a. Mix. But welcome here in Austin, Texas. How you feeling about this game here, Rob?
Oh, man, I'm feeling really confident that we're going to get us another one of these classic games between these two teams, man. Both of these teams pretty hot this season. Both of these teams, they've got some weapons on both sides of the ball, and so I'm just looking for this to be a slugfest.
And yeah, let me go ahead and add this because I did realize that the music volume was too low last time, and I adjusted it to when we had the interviews with the coaches. Gotcha. I'll adjust that back. But with that being said, it's time to get out onto the field. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this, Snowhawks or Desperados. The divisional round is underway. Game 1, #1 seed, kicking it off to the Snowhawks. They'll get this one at the 2-yard line, and a good return up the middle as he'll get out past the 25. Coming out onto the field to lead this offense. He had an outstanding performance last week against the Elks. It's Joseph Gidley. We talk about that veteran leadership at this position, and sure enough, he's got it still. One of the very few, if not the only, 99 quarterback left in the league.
Yeah, this would be a great time for the veteran QB to go ahead and make a statement here on his first drive. And we'll talk about Coach O'Brien's points as the game wears on.
Won last week against the Elks, 24-18. Here goes a throw, first play. Great breakup on the pass by Victor Roca. First play starting out with the pass. Incompletion will set up 2nd and 10. Here goes the run. DJ Scott ran for 111 yards last week. He'll pick up 4 on that carry.
He's going to be very key to this Snowhawks offense if they can get this guy going against this Desperados defensive line.
It's been 6 days since we had some RFL football. Haven't had it since Sunday, but these last 2 days going to be action-packed. Here goes the throw over the middle. There goes Smelter. Was a huge receiving target for Gidley their last game. There he is, first down to 44.
And Gidley's just going to keep on throwing to those open passing lanes underneath and just taking the for sure ball. This is a very wise quarterback. He's very groomed for situations like this. And he's going to try to play mistake-free football today and just get the ball to his open receivers like he did last week.
DeAndre Cummings, they're just able to get to him for the tackle. They'll come out here aggressive, 5-wide empty set. Joseph Gidley getting rushed by 3. Quick throw into the flats there. Juan Chaney wrapped up and brought down at the 46. And the Desperados defense starting to show some pressure with the rotation of the safeties. They'll blitz them. Handled well by the offensive line and the sideline throw, but they stay out of bounds.
Close.
And just like that, 3rd and 8. Desperados looking to get the Snowhawks off the field. Great protection, great throw, 1st down. There goes that man. Philip Braxton sheds the tackle. He is still going, stiff arm to the 21-yard line. This guy was a tank on the field last week in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and this is just what really makes, great quarterbacks, I guess you would have to say. Just look at the poise of Joseph Gidley. He's also getting a great block by his offensive line, but let's look at the poise. Just following his progressions, waiting for the route to develop from his wide receiver here or his tight end here and getting that out there for a nice completion and some solid rack after the catch.
Remember in that game last week against the Elks, ran through 3 tackles and took it to the house for a touchdown. You can see it's not going to be easy to bring number 80 down. This is a good job by the defense, though, as they'll hold that run by Scott to a yard. We'll have him under center this time. Another run with Scott up the middle. It's about 3 to 4.
This is the right thing to do down here in this area of the field. Go ahead and just run to J. Scott.
And this defense kind of middle of the patch, 17th in the pass and the run. Here goes a shot to the end zone. It's going to be caught, but not in bounds as Daryl Martin Jr. is unable to stay in.
Yeah, not really sure about the play call there, going to the deep ball. Obviously covered, down in that situation there. Would have liked to see them go back to that short pass that was working so good on this drive. Nonetheless, a great field goal here by the Snowhawks. Put some points on the board.
And so Lang able to knock it through. The Portland Snowhawks are on the board first. But that's a win in the book of the Austin Desperados. Always good when you start out the game. If you're going to give up any points, at least hold them to 3. Let's see how their offense will respond. It's been one of the most dangerous offenses this year. Here goes a kick return. Is it going to be for a touchdown? There he goes down the sidelines. One man to miss, and he's able to catch him, but it's going to be 1st and 10 after that return by Morrison, 75 yards to the 19.
Yeah, that's the Antoine Morrison, one of the few Troy Trojans here in the RFL, 31 years of age, and that's a big time play for the veteran here. Out of nowhere, man. Wow.
And speaking of veterans, quarterback of the year for the NRC, Chase Mason. 32 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions this season. I think he's been one of the most underrated players at the position due to the fact they got so much talent on that offensive side of the ball. And they'll start out with their biggest talent up the middle. Tavion Hall running through for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and if you're the Portland Snowhawks, you don't want to see that. Talk to Coach O'Brien and says, hey, we want to contain the run. We want to limit Tavion Hall. And right there, his first carry from the line of scrimmage, he picks up 13 and a Desperado 1st down. Wow.
Excellent blocking, too, by the line. And Tavion Hall, he just always finishes his runs with that extra pizzazz, man. Just running through you, juke, spin, hurdle. He's just got everything in his arsenal to be able to hit you with. They'll go right back to him. Nice cutback and a good tackle. That'll be half the distance needed, as he'll be at the 3.
Yeah, people like, what do they call him? Happy Shoes? Happy Feet? His nickname.
I almost forgot him as well. I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes a run, though. Right back to him. Another good stop, though. They'll hold that to a yard.
And this is just where Tavion Hall is just so dangerous when you're just making him run in between the guards and the center here. Here they are in the I form.
Watch out for that fullback dive just in case, but they don't need that. Tavion Hall is going to be stopped right at the 1.
That's a great stop there by Portland. Tavion just not able to breach the defensive line there. Good job by the Snowhawks for just containing that run down here in the red zone. Great job.
So let's see if the Austin Desperados will be a bit aggressive here in this situation. I mean, you got one of the best backs in the league right here. I know you gave it to him 3 times straight, but they're going to be conservative here. Watch out for Kyle Bain, though. He could fake this. No fake. Okay, they'll play it conservative, and we got ourselves a tie ball game, 3 apiece.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, a lot of people like to see Tavion Hall running to the outside. We've seen him on the outside runs, man. Very, very difficult to catch when he's going east and west. But, man, oh, man, I tell you, this guy is a battering ram when you're just putting him on a dive all game long. Look for that to be something that the Desperados exploit against the Snowhawks.
And the Snowhawks will get started offensively out to the 26-yard line after the return by Jacob Mcdonald. It was a decent-looking drive for them last time. Took a shot to the end zone, ultimately thrown out of bounds and incomplete. Had to settle for the 3 points. Desperados able to respond, and you want to show that you're in it all the way with a good response here, picking up where they left off. Hopefully with a finish for a touchdown on this one, as they'll look to pass, and they'll throw this away. Good coverage.
Yeah, solid cover defense there by the Desperados. Gidley just getting rid of that ball ASAP. Really like what the Desperados did on that play. Gonna need to do that more often underneath if they want to try to stop Gidley from taking over this game.
Last game the Austin Desperados was in week 16 against the Columbus Explorers. Really close game. 26-23 was the final. We got still some good momentum. An auto win also coming into this matchup. Defense playing fairly well, attacking the ball, good pursuit. Third and 4. We'll look to pass. Gidley's got the dropped. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, you just got to love the disguise there by the Desperados, man. They put 8 in the box there. It looked like it was going to be a blitz. Instead, that whole coverage underneath in the middle of the field right there, they decided to play the sticks and play the zone, and they stopped the first down here on 3rd down. Nice.
When you talk about this Austin Desperados team, and when you think about the names on this defense, I mean, they don't just pop out at you as star players that are really known within the league, but they're veteran guys. Older defense, but they're very disciplined, very sound in the way that they play, tough to move and get yards and finish on this defense. That's one thing they've been great at this year, not allowing too many points, averaging 20 points per game. And now, speaking of that, their offense, much further distance than last time to come out here on the field to try to drive down the field for more points, but the #1 offense in the NRC, 30 points they average per game, which was first among all teams, and first in yards with 418 per game. So this is an offense that can really get it done down the field. They'll start out here in a shotgun with Chase Mason. Another run, and look at it, an explosion, runs right through the defender. First down, Tavion Hall.
Yeah, man, you know, some guys, they go around you, some guys go underneath you. Tavion Hall, he does all those things, and right there, he just showed you can also go through you, man. Rest in peace right there, Quaylen Booth. He just got ran over.
And I played that bell as soon as you said it, man. That's going to be fire. Shout out to T. Diddy for the $10 donation. Big shout out to everyone here watching the first game of the divisional round of the Season 6 playoffs of the RFL. This is already shaping up to be a great game. It's been nothing but the Tavion Hall show offensively for the Desperados. Haven't passed the football yet.
Yeah, and Jaquaylon Booth just got the Tavion Hall show in 4K resolution right there, man. What a hit. I mean, what a truck stick that was.
Right on back to Hall. Great blocking, good moves. Man, just already starting out strong with it.
Yeah, he's up to 38 yards on the ground already, and he's just changing directions right now, man. This is happy feet right here, man. He's just all over the field right now, changing directions on these Snowhawks.
And if there's one area this Portland defense has been horrible at this year is stopping the run. They've been great at stopping the pass. You can see right here, great jump on this. Trying to throw that wide receiver screen, no gain. I think they're going to need Hall here as they line up in this eye. Really been attacking the inside, and the inside they'll go for the first down to midfield.
Another great first down by Tavion Hall. I really like the play call by the Desperados, and I'm just going to tell you, man, if I'm the Desperados, there's no need to make Chase Mason force passes down the field. Just keep running Tavion Hall. The O-line getting a great block right now, and right now these Snowhawks, they're kind of bleeding right now against this running attack.
Really strong run game. Love to pound it with 26. Mason still has yet to throw the football. I mean, he threw it once. Forgot about that off the screen. Here goes. Good tackle that time, though. It's Casey Lott, the safety. He plays everywhere on this defense.
Oh, yeah, he's all over the place. Such a great player.
Seen him play linebacker, cornerback, safety, original position there. Play action. Set up off the Tavion Hall run, and you just know that this is going to be there. Quick catch by Jamoria Goff.
Man, I just really like how Chase Mason was able to adjust to that low snap there. And that kind of almost reeled half of the defense inside. You see the replay here. We're not going to really get the low snap. That was a low snap right there. Kind of freezes guys on the defense. Nice recovery by Chase Mason. And then just look at the dot, just throwing that right over the middle of the field to complete the first down.
He didn't win quarterback of the NRC for no reason. Absolute stud at the position. Very quick in decision-making, getting the ball out of his hands. Look at this, a screen to Tavion Hall, but a great tackle by Victor Stills.
Yeah, and if Tavion would have made any kind of yardage out of that, I would have said a great pass. That was a good awareness by Mason to not take the sack there, but he dumps it all on Tavion for the TFL.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to set up that running back screen. Just needed a good block out there, but Zach Forrest, the tight end, is not being able to really get a good grasp on Victor Stills. That's a great play by the safety. You can see Victor Stills high over the top of the middle of this defense. 2nd and 13, setting up the screen. Tavion Hall trying to lower the shoulder. He is stood up and dropped at the 34-yard line.
These Snowhawks are now making some chaos now, sending the pressure on the outside, trying to get Mason to throw the ball fast.
Here goes Mason looking to throw, and he throws it away. Good defense.
Very, very good job right there. Spread the defense out, swarming Mason. And now Mason is forced to throw that ball away here. So, some awkward-looking passes here for Mason as the Snowhawks apply the pressure. Great job.
Goes Chris Allison, the rookie kicker. He's seen him miss a couple of kicks, but he won't miss his first here today as he knocks it through for the lead. 6-3, Desperados.
Yeah, that's a big boot right there. The Austin Desperados definitely wanted to get that one down. Nice kick.
Here goes the kickoff once again by Allison. He'll get it from the 1-yard line. Mcdonald stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So it's been a field goal fest so far. It's only been one drive that hasn't resulted in any points, and that was the last time that the Snowhawks were out onto the field. Desperados been showing the skies look, like you said on that previous drive, just really hard to know what this defense is doing at times.
Yeah, and who better else to do it against Gidley here? We try to confuse him a little bit.
Here goes a run. Scott with a mean stiff arm, lowers the shoulder, and that's a 4-yard gain. There's an injury on the play, and it looks like the Snowhawks are going to lose their hot playoff wide receiver, Dwight Smelter.
You just hate to see a guy go down. Let's get a seat to see where he's going to. All right, just went to the sidelines.
Always a good sign.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Second and 6 in the gun. Joseph Gidley, 4-man rush he's getting here as he'll throw over the middle. Great defense, broken up.
Oh, that's just some great defense underneath there, man. Really, really contesting those passes from Gidley. A week ago, we saw Gidley just light it up underneath on the score on the passing plays, and these Desperados are just contesting all those short passes right now. Great defense.
Great play by outside linebacker Jonathan Wakefield. There goes a heavy blitz, throws this away, and once again just rush him off the field. Gidley, 4 of 11.
Yeah, they're really sending the pressure on the outside and really making Gidley even throw the ball faster. Now we know Gidley, he has that patience, he has that poise, but hey, these Desperados saying, hey, let's speed this guy up a little bit and make him throw a little bit faster. And right there, throw the ball away.
Well, Cecil Austin III, haven't heard his name all game until now. Returning kicks as he'll get to the 37. And the Austin Desperados, good-looking drive last time once again. Unfortunately, unable to finish. Finishing is key in the RFL. Got to be able to get in the end zone. The majority of the opportunities that you get to the red zone. And they've been there back-to-back, but just not been able to cash out. Like I said, the top offense in the NRC. Here goes a throw over the middle, first down. There goes that strike once again.
Yeah, it's just a really great pass there. That's Moss the fifth. Yeah, that's Moss the fifth right there. Yep. A little that second reception there. That's a great pass and a great catch over the middle by Mason.
And what's going to make things really dangerous for the Snowhawks in this game is the play action. And you see them starting out really strong with the run. But if the pass game itself is also there, when they mix both of those, this is going to be an extremely difficult offense to stop. A big reason why they're tops in the conference. There they go with Hall. Unable to run through him there. Good job by the defense.
And it seems like the Snowhawks have now decided to key in on Tavion Hall. It's going to be very interesting as this game wears on to see what's going to happen here with Chase Mason if he starts to try to have target practice with his wide receivers.
And so we start the second quarter, 6-3, all field goals. 2nd and 9, Chase Mason getting blitz hit as he throws. This is going to be incomplete as that's thrown out of bounds.
He got right up in his mug right there, man. He had to get rid of that ball. Almost was a sack. Barely got it out. I don't know how he did that.
This could very well turn out to be a defensive style of game if this pace keeps up, but I doubt it. I think that there's going to be adjustments made on whichever side. But I know the Desperados going to be hard to hold this offense down for long. That's a nice catch, but an even better play. Just keeps them short. It's 4th and 1.
Yeah, Mason just trying to extend that ball there. You just got to recognize the talent of Draymond Deere, you know, playing his man right there, stopping him from getting the first down. That's a big stop there for the Snowhawks right now in this territory.
So what do you think they do here? 4th and 1. I don't think they're in field goal range at all, even though we saw a really good kick from 51 yards out from Kiss Allison. They're at the 31 instead of the 34-yard line. You think they go for it?
Yeah, I think you got to punt in this situation here, and I think that's what they're going to do, yeah. This doesn't make any sense to, try it and, you miss it. Then you give them excellent field position here.
Muffling the punt. The snap, it's going to be a little bit there as that one goes out of bounds at the 7. So a really good punt there by Dakota Desert. And the offense is going to be backed up inside their own 10. Really good filling out process here from both teams, just trying to figure out what works and what's not. Joseph Gidley going to line up under center, dropping back, looking to pass. Throws. That's going to be
Great
caught.
pass.
Darryl Martin Jr. takes a big hit. I think he's just short.
Oh, that is just a great pass. I really love to see the Snowhawks, man, when they got those wings spread out. Oh, look at this right here, man. Great flip. I think we got a mismatch coming.
An audible called there by Joseph Gidley, but they'll run it. Must have saw something in the defense, and it's going to work out. 1st down.
It's a beautiful play adjustment right there. Definitely a play fake. Looked like they may have tried to pass it there instead. Run it right inside, picking up the 1st down.
Now they'll line up in the I. And a handoff. Scott going to be stuffed. Gain of about a yard or 2. So 2nd and 8. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, make sure to check us out on our website at relocationfootballleague.com if you're interested in learning more about the RFL and how you can join. Currently, player applications for this year's college series is closed. Could be opening up in the future during the series if we have dropouts, but go ahead, check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. And also, don't forget to smash that like button. Here goes a really good run by Mcdonald up to the 37.
Oh, that's a great run there by 2-7, really putting it on. This is just a big, solid back that the Snowhawks are very happy to have here. He's obviously looking to step up in that starting role here with the Snowhawks. But he's just such a great back, and what I've seen out of this guy in his short time here with the Snowhawks, man, he's going to have a long career here in Portland.
And he looked really good last week against the Elks, and the opportunities he got. He had a huge receiving touchdown across the middle, and the defense just left him wide open. This is just one guy you can't sleep on. Now DJ Scott going to check in the backfield. And they'll go with the 1-2 punch this one. They'll get to the 40. Motion Darryl Martin Jr. into the formation. Gidley looking to pass rush, trying to get there, shot deep down the field. It's going to be caught for a 1st down by Dwight Smelter, working on Tom Brow, the safety.
Yeah, what's interesting about that, man, this is a really great catch by Smelter, but this is just Gidley in center field right now, and he just kind of cocked this ball back like an old baseball center fielder. Look at this here, man. Look at the accuracy. He just knew that this was going to be a dot right here, an excellent pass right there. Wow, what a great pass that was.
Smelter just high pointing the football, using every bit of his height and weight to box out and get that football. Smelter, just 22 years old, standing at 6'5", 223 pounds. That was an amazing play. Here goes DJ Scott up the middle off the draw. He'll get to the 8. I formation. Back to Scott. Great blocking to the end zone. Stiff arm touchdown, Snowhawks. they will take the lead.
Yeah, DJ Scott says, hey, Tavion, if you can run guys over, I can stiff arm guys. So he returns the favor right there against these Desperados. That's a great run down here in the red zone. And, oh, man, got a little bit of a stiff arm right there in the end zone. Poster.
That's the rookie from the college series, too, Chester Brace. Should have braced for impact on that one there because he was not ready for DJ Scott.
Oh, man, what a run, what a run.
DJ Scott just giving his everything, knowing that this is going to be his last season as a Portland Snowhawk. He'll be testing free agency. It's been heavy talk at this point in the season. Extra point is good, 10-6. Snowhawks on top. And so much things going on right now. It's the best time to be watching the Relocation Football League. I mean, just 3 more weeks pretty much left of the season. After that, it's time to get prepared for the draft. I know the college series guys have been waiting so patiently. A few of you. Some guys have definitely been too anxious, asking almost every day when the college series is going to be. It'll be here. But, hey, if you're a part of the RFL community, you've been watching, you've been enjoying what you're watching right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the RFL today. Help us grow. Let us continue on this path to greatness. Let's see if the Desperados can put together a drive here. A handoff. Good job by this defense. Casey Lott's coming down, making some solid tackles. Second and 9. Cecil Austin still has yet to record a reception in this game. And I just jinx all the time, don't I? There goes Cecil Austin. Falls a yard short. Third down.
He got some separation against Buchanan Simmons there, who went back and played zone. And, man, it's very difficult to cover Cecil Austin over the middle like that.
He's just up there with the fastest players in the league. 99 speed. That is a first down. Tavion Hall right there to the 36.
Great pickup.
We've seen a lot of good things out of the Desperados. You know, that's been consistent throughout this season for them. But finishing, like I said, is key. They got all these offensive playmakers and stars. Got to be able to find ways to make it work. This Snowhawks defense have been keeping the lid on this offense.
I don't know. I haven't seen a TFL on Tavion yet in this game, so that's going to be key to this game as well. Oh, boy, maybe I just cursed it.
Yeah, there goes the TFL.
Commentators cursed.
Go ahead. They'll say 2nd and 10. You can tell the Desperados really trying to get Hall going here, and Hall is bouncing, I think, for a few times, just making a wrong read. And there goes Casey Lott again. This guy is just a tackling machine.
Yeah, they just really, like you said, shut down the run game now, as we're starting to see Tavion really struggling here. Great job by the defense.
And now it almost appears as if they got Casey Lott just shadowing Tavion Hall where he goes. That's a really good matchup. 3rd and 11. And there goes a throw over the middle. That's broken up, almost intercepted. Just flew over his hands. 4th down.
Yeah, Mason, that play was waiting to develop there. Mason in the pocket and just threw that ball, but, man, coverage down the field, very solid. Great job by the Snowhawks.
Snowhawks defense showing up big time. Here goes a punt.
See people calling for the pass interference. I was just about to say, was that a pass interference?
And that'll bring up 1st and 10 at the 23. I think it might have been pass interference if it was catchable. It just went out of the reach.
Yeah.
And Joseph Gidley looking to add on more to this lead. Up by 4, 10-6. A trio of receivers to his left side. And Gidley's got great protection. He's been having great protection all game long. Takes the deep shot. Intercepted.
Oh boy.
Right back. There goes DeAndre Cummings, the veteran cornerback, in the return. He'll take it up to the 39.
Yeah, that's just a big-time takeaway right there on Gidley by Cummings. You see this here? Oh, he just threw that right down there.
Man, he looks like he tried to go down to Philip Braxton, the big body tight end, thinking he was going to get the jump ball. And if there's anything you don't want to do is boost up the momentum of the Desperados. That could be the play to snap this team into shape.
Yeah, these Desperados here, they know they're at home. They're here fighting. And man, that's just a great takeaway right there.
There goes a quick throw, force. Nice gain. Gets to the 31-yard line for a gain of 8.
Well, O'Brien, he spoke before the game and he said, hey, no turnovers. Told his team up and down on both sides of the ball. We can't afford to have turnovers. And unfortunately, they gave up one by Mr. G.
Yeah, just not a good read on that play. And the Desperados have got to take advantage of the opportunity. They're not looking for 3 more points on the board. They want to be able to score their first offensive touchdown. Here they go with Tavion Hall. Good blocking, good first down run.
It seems like it's just hard to come by yards for Tavion Hall now. I'm not sure what the confusion is, but these Snowhawks doing a good job of just keeping them doing 1 and 2 yards a game.
Throwing to the flats. Great job coming back to the football. Gets to the outside, and this is a player I talked about during the season, Henry Moss. He's going to be a star in the future.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be very good. How about Marquise Washington, though, making a little bit of a too high of a jump there on that ball? Might have had an interception had he come down with it.
Here goes that screen. Tavion Hall juking. He should have just kept running to the outside. First and goal. I just don't feel like he's in his mode yet.
Yeah, I think he's slowly warming up.
And they could run this up the middle. And they do. Touchdown, Desperados. They'll take the lead.
Man, it's back, man. I'm telling you, time and time again, you see him struggling. You see the Snowhawks, shutting it down, and then they use him in the pass game. He's up to 4 receptions, 18 yards, probably has around 70 yards on the ground or so. He's got another touchdown here in this game. And this is where it gets dangerous here, right? Because Tavion Hall, if he starts racking up touchdowns, racking up yards after catch, it could be a long day for these Snowhawks here, using him with the Desperados using him as a utility back.
And Tavion Hall, man, this guy is just so amazing this season. Led the NRC in rushing touchdowns this year with 17. First player in RFL history at the running back position to ever win a conference MVP as the NRC MVP. Running back of the year, offensive player of the year. Only award he got beat out for was league MVP with Geno Gannon. But, man, this guy is just an absolute stud. And like I said, that turnover could be the thing that turns around and hurts the Snowhawks for the rest of this game.
And, Coach O'Brien talked about, wanting to eliminate the deep ball, and he wanted to eliminate runs after catching. And he's going to definitely right now, the Desperados are definitely moving the ball very effectively here and getting more yardage.
You talk about how underrated this Desperados defense is. I mean, 6 of 14 is Joseph Gidley right now. Oh, almost breaks through all of that and falls at the 30. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Desperados with a 3-point lead, 13-10.
Wow, what a game this has been so far.
Outstanding. And Gidley throws over the middle. That's going to be a first down. Look at him. It's almost as if the first tackler is guaranteed to miss his tackle on Philip Braxton.
Beautiful move there by the big guy.
And Gidley, the sidelines here, is going to be caught, takes a big hit. Gain of 3.
Yeah, Desperados playing some rough ball right now. Not giving them anything easy here. Taking the shots as they come. It's a great job of just letting these Snowhawks know, hey, we're here. We're playing defense. We're not going to let you get it easy.
A quick throw wide open across the middle of the field. Philip Braxton, look at him just grinding out extra yards. Gets to the 36.
Well, you just got to love the fight right there in Philip Braxton, man. It's an excellent catch and solid run after catch right there. And, man, just difficult to take down on that play as well.
He's filled in extremely well for the injured Keelan Linton, their star tight end, 99 overall, out for the remainder of the season due to a rotator cuff tear. And, I mean, you almost wouldn't even be able to tell the difference just from his play on the field, especially during the postseason.
Yeah, you hate to see a guy obtain a season-ending injury. And, you can only imagine, how good or speculate how good these Snowhawks would be if Linton was in the game right now. But, hey, nonetheless, Braxton has stepped up into the role and doing a good job with Gidley.
There goes a throw over the middle. What a catch. Daryl Martin Jr.'s got the first down. Good concentration.
He's just so good, man. He's good. Doesn't matter who's in defensive coverage. This guy's just going to get the first down. That was a beautiful target right there to pick up, to move the chains. Snowhawks on the move.
And they can tie it up with a field goal, but they're looking for the lead before going into the half. Joseph Gidley, good defense. That's swatted away.
Oh, great defense right there underneath.
That was Kelsey Cloud. Everything just looking earned. It's not easy, as you talked about. Throwaway, and this is going to be roughing the passer. Guy was still wrestling Joseph Gidley down on the floor.
Yeah, you got to give Gidley time, man. You got to stay off this guy's back. This is a pocket passer, pure pocket passer. You got to know that his veteran status here and his ability, his awareness, he's going to stay in the pocket and throw at the last moment. Great job there by Gidley to pick up the foul.
We go from the 25-yard line now to the 13. What a spin move, and there he is up the field. Man, Mitchell O'Brien will get to the 5-yard line, gain of 8. What a play.
Oh, man, what a spin move that was. Spin-a-roni. Let me get Spin-a-roni in the chat, guys.
2nd and 3, Gidley throws this one at the back of the end zone. That's incomplete. 3rd down. One more chance to try to punch it in to take the lead. If not, they'll have to settle for 3. Bunch to his right side. Gidley looking to throw. Pressure is getting there, and there goes the touchdown as he's able to find Smelter.
Oh, man, just another great dot here by Joseph Gidley. This guy is just awesome. Just a great pass, you know. Went through his progressions instantly, just like that. Look how quick he turned his head, made that read, and got that to Smelter. That's an excellent play. How many times do we see QBs, man, just stand there and wait to pass that ball, man? Not Gidley. Wow.
Excellent play. And the Desperados, we'll give a shout out to the guys from the donation. I think it was both the same guy. Yeah, Cam Perkins with 2 back-to-back $9.99 donations to the RFL YouTube channel. Appreciate you, my guy. Said, what's up, RFL? And he's got the touchdown. Appreciate that donation. Hashtag League First. Let's get that in the chat along with Reload Gang. And the Portland Snowhawks are up 17-13. Great drive by Joseph Gidley. 31 seconds left, all 3 timeouts. If I'm the Desperados, I wouldn't try to risk too much of anything, but I would say, if I'm the Snowhawks, to look out for that deep streak down the field to Cecil Austin III.
Yeah, they got to make some better tackles, because that was almost looking like he was going to break that and take that to the house, man. Wow.
Tavion Hall and the offense back out onto the field. Empty set, so they are going to be aggressive, trying to take a shot down the field if it's there. Cecil Austin in his slot, like I said, look out for him. Oh, and sacked before he could let it go. He was just about to go down the field to him. Great job by Kevin Fry.
Yeah, it's a great hit right there on base, man. He tried to wind up real long, and yeah, before he got in there, he put a mean, nasty one on him. Look at this here, man.
Man, was just about to let that go, but that is 3 Snowhawks there to bring him down. Got one jumping, one hitting him, and the other one for backup.
Boy, what a big hit that was.
And the clock's just going to run down. I think they should just let the clock hit 0. They'll just run Tavion Hall one time. And he'll just get to the 25. That's going to be the end of... Oh, wow. I was trying to press that so that way it would be... We can do our halftime show, but let me hit...
It's all good.
End the game. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Skip the whole halftime show. Can't even do the breakdown.
It's all good. It's been a great game so far.
We'll start the second half. Ooh, what a move. Completely lost the first half of play. But hold up. What is going on here, though? I don't get it. Where's the kickoff for the second half? Where's all that? What just happened?
It must have simmed the kickoff.
Did it? Oh, yeah, it had to.
Yeah, just sim the kickoff is probably what it was. It started us up at the beginning of the third.
I was about to say, like, yo, they just started with the play. Okay, it makes sense. So we didn't get to get the man, that's never happened. I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 4th down. What is going on here?
So it's some play. Oof.
Hold up. The game glitched out here. Wow. Wow, that's awful. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just pick up where we left off. First and 10 here. Goes a run up the middle, and he is going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. Draw play, breaks the tackle. DJ Scott will fall at the 29.
Really like how DJ Scott was able to run away from the blitz there. Desperados sent multiple guys, and DJ Scott just, bobbed and weaved himself out of that predicament right there to pick up some yards of the play. Great job right there, adjusting.
So it's a big third down for the Snowhawks. And there goes a throw, easy, wide open. Dwight Smelter, he is killing for the Snowhawks receiving the football in the postseason.
Yeah, so I got a lot of play on words for Smelter right now. He's smelling himself right now, man. Doing a great job catching these balls here and moving the chains for Gidley. And Gidley going to him often. Hey, you just got to find the open guy sometimes. There's no need to, overthink it. No need to try to, read what's downfield and take shots. You got a guy on the crossing pattern underneath wide open. You got to throw it to him. It's a great job right there by both of them.
One thing I was going to talk about, if we were able to get the halftime show, is the biggest problem for the Desperados in this game is pass rush. Their pass rush has been awful. Just have not been able to really get any pressure on Joseph Gidley or break through this offensive line. They need to step up in that department, or it's going to just be a game in which this offense, you can see right here, great blocking. DJ Scott to the house. He'll get first and goal to the 8.
Oh, what a great run on the outside by DJ Scott. Got his blocks and everything, but this is mostly just DJ Scott with the speed here, man. Sometimes you get a little bit, you kind of underestimate this guy right here. Going to the outside, got a great block right there. And just look at the footwork and foot speed of him. He's just running to the sidelines, trying to get into that end zone. Wow, great job right there.
So it's going to be first and goal for the Snowhawks. Bunch to the right side. Gidley, he's in his mode right now. And here goes a throw out the back of the end zone. Second and goal. Setting up the screen. O'Brien is wide open. Great job, though, breaking away from the block. O'Brien gets to the 7. And the Desperados desperately needing a stop here. The Snowhawks being aggressive. 5 wide, empty set. Here goes a throw. That's going to be broken up, incomplete, right off his hands.
Snowhawks going to go ahead and kick this field goal.
And this to put him up by a touchdown, and it's good. 20-13 is the score here in the third.
A point that I was going to emphasize upon during the halftime show, which we didn't get a chance to see, but and I'm not going to disrespect the greatest of all time. Don't need to say his name here, but what I can compare is
man! And it's going to be Snowhawks football at the 19. What a hit stick! Who was that?
Jerry Cruz. Oh boy!
Wow!
Stood him up. Talk about standing him up right now, man. Whoa!
That was just. Ooh, yeah, that's no need for a review whatsoever. And he recovered his own forced fumble. That was crazy.
Hey, that was a big 50 piece right there for number 50, man. Whoa. What a combo hit.
And the Snowhawks going to hit the slant over the middle. That's a first down. That's the first catch for Cars Curry. He's been quiet for, I would have to say, the second consecutive week here in the postseason.
Yeah, and I think teams are obviously going to zone in on Cars Curry, and when you got your big wide receiver, and he's taken out of the game, then you just got to rely on other guys, and that's what's happening with these Snowhawks. They've got some role players stepping up in the absence of Cars Curry.
And this middle where they're running is wide open. Oh, what a stiff one! These Snowhawks are just manhandling the Desperados out there.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a chance to make my point after this drive.
Strong formation to the right side. A run to Scott again. Lowering the shoulder. He'll be stopped at the 2. One more chance to keep him out the end zone. And the middle is wide open. But they'll look to pass instead. And it's right off his hands for a second time.
He's got to catch that one.
Philip Braxton been making plays, but yeah, you got to make that play. Field goal attempt is good, 23-13.
You know, and since we've seen Gidley just light up, it just seems like this has been a totally different football team. And the comparison I wanted to make was you know, to Dre Crowell on the other side, man. You know, I mean, a lot of guys don't understand it. You know, Joseph Gidley, man, he's just as good when you look at the you know, the ratings and everything, and you know, just his presence and what he means on the field, and you know, just how he can you know just boost players around him at all levels. And so you're kind of looking at an NRC Dre Crowell in 1.0, whatever you want to call him right now, with Joseph Gidley, man. And I think that it's been a long time coming since we've seen this guy on the field in this kind of position.
Yeah, one of the few 99 overall quarterbacks back in the day then, and still 99 overall quarterback at the age of 28. Here goes a throw over the middle. Cecil Austin third. I think that's the first time he's hauled in a catch today. That's a first down.
Oh, man. Great first down there by Mason. Really throwing a zip pass, but you know he's down by 10 right now. He's definitely got to move the ball here.
Strong formation to the right side. They'll run Hall. Good blocking. And a first down as they'll get close to midfield.
And mark my words, that right there, if the Snowhawks can't hold on to this lead, that's going to be the death of them right there. They cannot allow Tavion Hall to keep picking up 10 yards, 15 yards, you know, 11 yards here, 5 yards there. You know, they've really got to step back up to that defense that was working for them at the beginning of the second quarter and try to build upon that.
I really feel like the Desperados still need to mix in a little bit more of the pass, which they're going to do here. Starting out first down, 5 wide empty set. There goes a screen, and that's going to be off the mark there. Moss didn't even try to catch it. I don't think he saw the ball.
Yeah, must have been some miscommunication there on the bubble screen.
And they'll set up another screen here. This one's going to be to Tavion Hall. Low, but he is going to be taken down for a loss. Was better off dropping that. It's 3rd and 15 now.
And I'm really not liking the play call by the Desperados. We all know the star on the field is 26. You don't have to be in the secondary or in the linebacker core to understand that. This screen is really not working for the Desperados as efficient as they would like it to. And you just see Mason just struggling right there to get the ball to Hall, who was just well covered.
And now they got to make some plays through the air. And they need 15 yards. That's not going to be easy to do against this Snowhawks secondary, especially how they've been playing these last couple of weeks. There goes a completion. Tavion Hall trying to get the first down. He'll be stopped at the 43-yard line. So what do you do here on 4th and 2?
And you know, right here on 4th and 2, I think the Desperados need to go for this here. I mean, they've got to move the ball. The way the Snowhawks are playing right now, they're playing lights out football right now and doing a great job on defense. Desperados, they gotta calm a little bit, calm these guys down. They gotta pick up a first down, which they're not gonna do, obviously.
Yeah, they're gonna punt it and be conservative and have faith in their defense to get a stop here, which just, I wouldn't say have been getting absolutely obliterated. They have not been getting the best of field position due to the turnover and things of that nature. But Joseph Gill in this offense, they've definitely found ways to move down the field and get yards and points.
Yeah, and these Snowhawks right now, they are all the way warming up right now, man. If you ask me, they're slightly cooked.
1st and 10 at the 19. DJ Scott up the middle, and they're cooking them some more. At least still going as he'll get to the 33-yard line. There's an injury as they'll lose one of their centerpieces on defense at the D-line, the D-tackle position, Jonathan Gage.
Yeah, and you hate to see, that go down here. Now, you just got to think, well, Snowhawks, excellent running back stable here. Big number 99 going back to the locker room. And, hey, are the Snowhawks going to take advantage of this? We'll see.
Yeah, and you got that power back. You love to run up the middle with DJ Scott. Got a weakness now, and they attack it immediately. And you can see DJ Scott ripping off big yardage.
Yeah, and what you've just done, man, if you just basically just moved a brick wall out of the way of this running back stable right now, you might see the running game flourish for the rest of this game.
They'll set up play action after the run. Joseph Gidley, as he's been having all day in the pocket, great blocking, huge play down the field. And the Desperados, man, they just did not show up here in this second half.
Yeah, just no idea how Darrell Martin Jr. is just wide open on that play. Man, looked like it was going to be some solid coverage, and he just gets right up into the open field here. Look at this, wide open, nobody around him. Man.
Snowhawks, for the first time in franchise history, if they hold on to this, will be going to the NRC Conference Championship game. That's huge for Coach O'Brien, a coach we already talked much about his storyline.
Oh, what a great lead
look
block
at
that was.
First down, too. Wow.
Hey, man, look, that was a great lead block there. We don't have 64 here. It must have been the jersey must have been changed here. I thought that was Case Kern who threw that block there. Let me see.
That's Cesario Peppers.
Oh, yeah,
lineman.
Peppers. Wow. what a lead block that was, man. Whoa.
They are just attacking this middle ever since that injury, and they're going to go to it again. There's no way they can stop DJ Scott in this offense now.
Yeah, he's already up to 120 yards on the day. Man, oh, man.
2nd and 5. Joseph Gilly finally getting to him, but he still gets the pass off, and that's going to be Jacob Mcdonald to the 12.
Talk about throw under pressure, man. Oh, wow.
Third and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The Desperados still keeping themselves in this game because if they kick this field goal and it goes through, they'll be up by 13. They'll need 2 touchdowns to take the lead. But their defense really isn't getting too much help from their offense. The play calling just simply has not been there for them to get points. And like I said, finishing drives are key in the RFL, and the Desperados just simply have not been able to do that against the Snowhawks here today.
Yeah, and the Snowhawks there, they sent the special team unit right outside. Saw a little bit of commotion on the sidelines. Maybe guys wanted to go for it there. I mean, it would have been kind of like a punt, but, hey, they get the 3 points out of the situation. They had gotten a touchdown, though. Might have been able to put the game a little bit out of reach for these Desperados the way they're currently playing in this ballgame.
They're going to really need to turn things around at this moment. This will more than likely be their final drive of the third quarter before we get into the fourth and final. Here goes that screen again, trying to set that up. It would have been there if he kind of waited a little bit, but really didn't have time, and it's 2nd down.
Really like the use of the press here by the Snowhawks.
And getting them out of the press there with the motion, getting them inside, play action. Mason, great catch and throw. That play action has been there. They need to call it more.
Yeah, definitely need to call that more. That's definitely throwing the Snowhawks off right there. But a good job, like you said, to get the Snowhawks out of the press, make them back up. And, man, Cecil Austin III doing what he does here. Look at this.
Just no way you can keep up with this guy. You don't got 99 speed or great acceleration to at least track with him a little bit. You're going to get cooked every time. The Snowhawks are going to challenge this. That's obviously a catch, so they'll lose a timeout.
Yeah, he definitely kicked that left leg down. You can see it right there, the right leg.
And I guess what the realistic thing you can say about this is if this was on the Desperados sideline, so it wasn't on there, so what they couldn't see, they thought they could challenge and overturn, but that's not going to happen. Snowhawks lose a timeout, which could be crucial down the line. Only time will tell. 1st and 10. Trips here to the right side. Desperados desperately needing points. And Mason into the flats. Nice catch. Gets out of bounds at the 46. We're still running the clock here. Under a minute. I formation. 2nd and 7. Tavion Hall gets absolutely stunned in the backfield.
Well, that's a big hit there by the Snowhawks, doing a good job here keeping Tavion Hall at bay right there. Boy, he went down immediately on the play.
Yeah, they definitely sat him down on that. Now it's 3rd and 8. They've been in these 3rd and long situations all game long. So, I mean, this is kind of what we were talking about in the beginning of this season before the season started about how talented this Portland Snowhawks team actually is and how if they win a Relocation Bowl or even get to that point, it wouldn't be of no surprise because we know the talent that these guys possess. And here goes Chase Mason over the middle of the field. Cecil Austin III, he's come alive to the 31. That's going to end the 3rd. Put your 4s up in the chat. We're heading into the 4th.
Yeah, we talked awful lot on the podcast too about this game, and I was saying that if the Snowhawks can control Tavion Hall, they could possibly win this game. So far, he has under 70 yards rushing, and they've got a nice solid lead right now here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and a nice solid catch right there by Henry Moss. Gain of 8. Desperados starting to build up momentum. Hey, this game is not over yet. They get a touchdown. They'll be within one possession. Chase Mason throws. That's going to be incomplete.
Not to miss, he won it there on that one.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys tune in 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, wrong graphic here. 8 p.m. Eastern. Next game will be another number 1 seed playing in their first in the first round here. The second round of Divisional. Here goes Mason. Gotta throw it away. Good coverage. And at this point, they're just going to kick the field goal here. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Hey, man, you got one of the top backs in the league, and you're not running this guy early and often like they should. I don't know really what to say about the play call here, but it's the safe thing to do. And, in coaching, sometimes you just got to be safe in games of this magnitude. And so they just get it down to 10. We'll see how it plays out the rest of the game.
Yeah, just been extremely conservative in this one. And here goes Mcdonald down the middle of the field. He'll get to the 27. Still is once again a 10-point game here, but now this Desperados defense, they have to stop Gidley. They give up another touchdown, I think it's game over.
Oh, yeah. I think this game might be out of reach.
I formation, run up the middle. DJ Scott tries to run through Chester Brace. He's prepared that time. As he'll bring him down at the 40. I just don't see how they're going to stop this.
Yeah. This guy's already up to 133 on 20 carries. Jonathan Gage is in the back somewhere getting reviewed. And right now, hey, these Desperados, man, they're getting the last one right now. On these Snowhawks right now.
Looked like the Snowhawk took off with the lasso as he was winding it up.
Yeah.
And now it's 1st and 10 here at the 40. They'll run this one up the middle again. And without that centerpiece there, this defense is completely vulnerable.
Yeah. You can just see, offensive linemen getting off the blocks. The blocks just look good. They've got that big centerpiece out of the middle of this defensive line, and Snowhawks just doing a good job going right at it, man. That's the way you do it. Take advantage of the handicap.
2nd and 6, looking to pass this time. And once again, just having all day. He'll throw one deep down the field, though. This will be broken up. Great play on the ball by Victor Roca. 3rd and 6. And that's going to be caught. What a catch by Cars Curry, making up for the previous play.
Someone asking about our merch in the chat. Yeah, check us out, man. Go. People shop all the time. We got all types of stuff, man. Mugs, coffee mugs. And, we got everything. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff up there, man.
Yeah, we had to start up our shop. The other one was taken down, but I think we've handled those situations. And so now if you're interested in buying RFL merch, you can go ahead and visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch. Make sure you go ahead and check us out. We'll take you back out onto the field here in Austin. The home team, the number 1 seed in the NRC, looking to fall in their first game. And a throw over the middle for the first down.
I think Deshaun believes that I have a coffee mug, also a coffee mug.
Got the coffee mug, we got the shirt. Oh, I know. 1st and 10, ball at the 36-yard line. Gilly in this offense right now, they're just cruising, picking this team apart. And he'll be stopped just shy of that first down. Second and inches, counter run play. Good job by the defense.
I like the change of misdirection there, but boy, Desperados read that, sniffed it out immediately on the play. Good job there by Dane with the tackle.
And honestly, if you would have told me coming into this stage of the game that the Desperados would only have 1 offensive touchdown, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, same here. Definitely they just done a good job. On both sides of the ball, limiting, what the Desperados have been able to do, and hey, it's just powered by this QB here. Doing a great job.
3rd and 3. Inside the 30 at the 29. They'll drop back looking to pass with Gidley. Underneath seems to be open, but he'll take a shot to the end zone. Touchdown, Snowhawks, and that should seal it.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, man, there's a reason why there's no end zone here. Gidley's about to sign his name and autograph that end zone right now. Whoa, what a touchdown pass that was there.
And the extra point is good. 33-16. That should seal it.
Yeah, what a great game this has been by the Snowhawks. I can't imagine how they would possibly even, relinquish this lead here. 9 minutes left.
Yeah, Desperados just did not show up whatsoever. The play calling was just atrocious as well. Really didn't take those chances. Way too conservative. We've seen teams fall. Previous team falling due to conservativeness that played the Snowhawks, the Elks, in the passing into things. And, you just got to make sure that you have either a proper balance or an aggressive in the moments that you got to be. And the Desperados here today just simply weren't in any of those categories. Empty set, Mason over the middle. There goes a wide open Force, the tight end, for the first down over the middle. This guy's down by 17 points. And this is honestly one area that I felt like the Desperados were missing. I mean, the main passing plays that they had were screens, which just did not work out against this defense. Should have been gotten away from that. And just really didn't mix in the pass good enough, as they usually do when the run game's not all the way working.
You just got to really like how the Snowhawks have just, really just exposed the short to medium part of the field against these Desperados, and Gidley, one of the best to do it underneath.
Chase Mason is now starting to put together a drive, now having to have to pass. There goes wide open Cecil Austin. He'll get to the 30. You can just see how efficient he was. I mean, he's 21 of 28 in this game. And, I mean, that's a decent amount of pass, but he definitely should have passed for at least at this point 30, closing in 40 plus.
He's having a great time on the field, man. It's just been a light day for Mr. G. Great, solid veteran quarterback here. And, man, just a great overall game for him.
Chase Mason going to line up in the shotgun. A little over 7 minutes left to go. Is doing well, moving the offense down the field. Pressure is coming. Throws it away. And great defense. That's going to be broken up by Jaquelin Booth. So an empty set here. Mason making some adjustments. Pressure's coming. Throws over the middle. Quickly wrapped up by Steels.
Just hard to come by yardage here for the Desperados. These Snowhawks doing a great job. Are they going for it on 4th down now? I bet so.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely have to.
And there's been some questionable play calls as well by the Desperados, and they've had opportunities where maybe in the red zone they probably should have taken a shot on 4th and didn't do it, and now they're going to try it here.
Yeah. Definitely appears to be too late. Mason takes a shot to the corner of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Illegal touching on Cecil Austin. And they'll call that there. Either way, turnover on downs.
Yeah, you only need 4 yards, and you try to go to the back corner there to Cecil Austin the 3rd. I mean, I get it, but I don't at the same time. Wow, they just handed the Snowhawks the ball on that drive.
It's a good tackle. Now that I think about it, probably should have kicked the field goal in that situation, because down 17 would have made it a 2-possession ball game either way. So,
exactly.
I don't know what's been going on this entire game for the Desperados. These guys just did not figure things out as this game was going on. And that's DJ Scott to the 31. 143 rushing yards.
Wow.
First playoff appearance in franchise history for the Desperados, and this is how it turns out. That's rough, but all you can do is look forward for next season.
Snowhawks looking very dominant, moving through the rounds easily. And it just remains to be seen who they're going to face in the NRC championship game.
They'll get to the 27-yard line. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. And the Desperados just want to end this game on a good note in front of their home crowd, get the offense, at least show that the offense what they should have been looking like throughout the game. Got to call the right plays. And here they go with a little pump fake. Mason over the middle, nice pass over the middle for the first down.
It's so interesting how dominant the Desperados were this season, and just to see them get to this stage, this level, and just kind of not going to say lay a goose egg. They do have 16 points on the board, but it's just been a very stagnant type of Desperado team, something we're not really used to seeing with how hot they looked in the season.
Yeah, frustration right there on the sidelines. Thomas throwing the water bottles. 2nd and 3. Chase Mason over the middle. Nice catch by Jamoria Goff on Draymond Deere.
I'm just ticking down. Snowhawks ready to take flight. Man, oh man. Tremendous story here in Portland. Everything that's been going on. This team, we talked about this the season before last, after the controversial stuff that was going on, the players that they acquired, and how good this team, has just went, in just a few short seasons. And we talked about, how dominant this team could possibly be at full strength, right? And in the playoff situation. And like I say, man, I just can't imagine, how this team would play if they had, everybody here, especially with Keelan Linton being out, and man, it's just amazing, how good this team is.
Yeah, and just like a few teams in the league, man, some teams you just feel if they maintain the talent they've had over the years are due for a championship. The Snowhawks, this is definitely a team that could have won one in prior seasons. And also one thing that's been, it's not a new trend in the RFL. I mean, the Celtic Tigers last year, #1 team in the entire league, and lost in the first round to you guys. So I mean, this can happen if you're not prepared. Desperados obviously weren't. And the Snowhawks capitalize on those opportunities and never look back. And here goes Mason here over the middle. Oh, crazy catch there. Jamoria Goff gets the 1st and goal at the 3. He's wide open across the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Definitely should have threw that earlier.
I'd like to see the late game heroics, but game is over, man. It's pretty much dragging along at this point.
Yeah, and he might have got both feet in bounds here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe slid. You see catch is made right there. Yeah, he's got that 2nd foot out. So if this somehow stands as a touchdown, I guess the refs felt bad for him. And yeah, that's not going to be a touchdown. Right call there on the field by the refs. Empty set. And touchdown. Cecil Austin III.
Decent looking drive there. You get into the end zone. Just a pride touchdown there.
This is what they were missing the entire game. I know they tried to start out strong with Hall, and you always want to push it with Hall. But when you see, the momentum shift like that, and you see the passing game with Chase Mason and these receivers is there, they should have ran a lot more pass plays and a lot more play action that would have set up Tavion Hall in the long run. They just killed themselves with the play calling here in this matchup. And the extra point is good. And you also got to credit the Portland Snowhawks as well. I mean, just making big plays, especially just looking at the turning point, in my opinion, in the game, that forced fumble on the kickoff, So this is huge.
Big impact play, yeah.
Huge impact play. They recover this at least. But the Snowhawks definitely came here ready to play. The defense really stepping up in a big way. There's a flag. I'll push them back further. Snowhawks just looking to tack on more. Definitely should just run the ball here. Don't want to risk any chance of a turnover as they'll run with DJ Scott. That's a gain of 2, and they'll burn a timeout.
You just got to love the old timeout troll. Calling timeouts and the game's over. Oh, man.
2nd and 8. Handoff, and we'll get to the 47. Gain of 6.
Desperados playing like they want to get this ball back here.
One more timeout. And I think they just stopped them short. Just stopped them short.
This is it. This is sort of interesting here, you know.
First
They're
down.
gonna go ahead and kneel. Well, first down. Okay.
Give them the first down. It's a favorable spot. And the Snowhawks just going to walk out of here. The score right where it is. 33-23. The Portland Snowhawks will be advancing to the NRC Conference Championship game for the first time in franchise history. What a bounce back for this organization, Coach O'Brien.
Oh yeah, man! This is a remarkable turnaround, and you know, just good to see this team, you know, finally getting some production out of this team and moving up here in the playoffs is it's a great feat, you know, a great accomplishment here.
Portland Snowhawks 33-23 over the Desperados. Desperados, the #1 seed in the NRC, eliminated. Once again, showing you the firepower of this Portland Snowhawks offensive unit. Could this be the year that they finally make it to the dance and all the way, especially after all the trials and tribulations, once again, that they faced last season and the prior seasons ahead in the postseason? DJ Scott, a 2nd consecutive week just looking unstoppable. Joseph Gidley, pinpoint, just dissecting defenses. And these guys are looking, I would have to say, extremely scary going into that conference championship game. There's only 3 more teams left in this conference, and you'll find out who's going to be meeting the Portland Snowhawks. Whoever wins, though, will have home field advantage, but the Portland Snowhawks have won each of their games on the road, so they're not afraid of that. We're definitely assured of that. It's the Steamers and the Explorers that you'll have to see take place to finish out the week at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. But how about this game? Rob Roby, he says you gotta hop out, right?
Yeah, I got to hop out, man. But congratulations to the Portland Snowhawks, and good luck next week.
A shout out, appreciate you being on here, Rob. If you can well, I think Mitch can already hop in here, if I'm not mistaken. So we can have an interview here with Mitch, if he's available, to go ahead and talk about this matchup on his victory over the Desperados. We'll go ahead and turn the track down a little bit. And I can't see you when you're here, Mitch, so if you are here.
I'm
okay.
here.
All right, Mitch is here. So how about it, man? I know you talked about this last time after a big win over the Elks last week, but how's it feel to not only, you know, get that win over them, but to beat the #1 seed in this fashion on the road yet again?
Feels amazing. Definitely had my nerves coming into the game, but I just felt I had a strong game plan against these Desperados.
Is there a way you can get closer to the mic?
Like Rob reiterated throughout the entire game, I had 3 goals: limit Tavion Hall, stop big plays, and win the turnover battle. So obviously, we limited Tavion Hall to a respectable level. Cecil Austin did his thing, but at the end of the day, I'm going to call that contained. And then we threw that pick. That could have been the back-breaking thing for us, but Jerry Cruz went down there on special teams and knocked the brains out of Morrison and got us the ball. I think our team played absolutely amazing, but the thing you have to realize is if we got touchdowns on every field goal we kicked, man, this score would have been a lot higher. We would have been in the 50s because I think we kicked 4 field goals. So that's a lot of lost points.
Yeah, Austin Desperados, and it came out here flat, but the way you guys dominated and just kept your foot on their necks, that's the way you got to, you know, get it done. And Joseph Gilly and DJ Scott, these two here, as you can see, already gracing the poster and everything. These guys just getting it done here for your offense. Just what is your thoughts on the way they've been performing in this postseason and getting you here to the conference championship for the first time in franchise history?
Gilly's been playing great. DJ Scott's been everything that a person could ask for in a running back, but the player I really got to give out a shout out to is Dwight Smelter. Like, the man's been putting the team on his back. I never thought I'd say my third wide receiver is the reason why we're winning football games, but Dwight Smelter's just been putting in work these past couple weeks against the Monarchs, Diablos, Elks. This game against the Desperados is just, he's been the guy that's doing the underneath routes, picking up the crucial yardage, had that amazing bag catch down the field, got that touchdown. So, like, it's very apparent that Karsh Curry is not getting the rock in these games, but when Dwight Schmelter's picking up the pace, and we have Philip Braxton, great backup tight end that's done great things for this offense, keeping us afloat. Like, with the loss of Kean Lynn, like halfway through the season, Philip Braxton just filled right in and has taken the reins for this season to be the tight end that we can lean on. So yeah, our two best wide receivers aren't really being involved, but Dwight Schmelter just seems to be the guy who's moving the needle for us. And then obviously we've committed to DJ Scott, just pound the rock day in, day out. And then on passing situations, we got a mixture of Jake Mcdonald and Mitchell O'Brien, just like trying to get the best out of the passing game, because obviously DJ Scott's like not the most quickest, elusive back in the RFL, so we want to try to get our more wiggle sticks type of running backs out there to catch screens and obviously catch the ball down the field. So DJ Scott up the middle. Big play was Gage heading to the back. It was very apparent that the team took right into the play calling and attacking that weakness of Jonathan Gage getting injured and going to the back, because he's a great defensive tackle in this league. He's like an 86 overall, great run stopper, great pass rusher. So getting him taken out of the game, as Rob said, we're removing a brick wall from in front of our O-line. So just having 273 defensive tackles in front of us and using that to our advantage really was a big thing for the offense.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Coach O'Brien, going to the NRC Conference Championship game. And just as a question, I threw this out there last time on who guys would want to face. So it's between the Steamers or the Explorers, who would you rather face in that Conference Championship game?
We want the Steam team. We want to take on the Memphis Steamers and get a revenge from our earlier season loss against them.
All right, well, you heard it there from Coach O'Brien. Appreciate you hopping on. And with that being said, about to go ahead, look at these statistics, get a look at the key plays in the game, and also figure out what in the world happened with that glitch so I can avoid that happening in our next games from here on out. I think I got to press it afterwards, but I've never seen that happen. I guess that's at random. But either way, and what a game it still turned out to be. Looking at the quarterback play in this one, Chase Mason, like I said, was very efficient. 104 QBR, and this is more than likely his last season in the RFL, going out quarterback of the year, and all these great things, and then, being successful like this, passing the football, 29-39, 294, touchdown, no interception, 74%, and just not still finding ways to get the passing game to go more with other things other than screens. The screens, I think, really helped with his percentage. See me being a little bit up as it was, but there's a lot of plays in which the Desperados just left out on certain situations, being way too conservative. As for the Snowhawks, these guys are just aggressive all throughout. Joseph Gilly, a good QBR rating here, 87.4, 21-38, almost the same amount of yardage, 4 more yards, 298 there, 55%, the 2 touchdowns, that 1 interception. You thought that was going to be costly for him. And the Desperados, they took advantage of that, but ever since then, really unable to score any points. Great job by the defense here in this game, shutting down the quarterback play, well, shutting down the overall play of the offense, being efficient down the field and getting points. DJ Scott, definitely, I would have to say, the key player in this game. 25 carries, 147 yards, a touchdown, Could not stop him. Definitely couldn't stop him after Jonathan Gage got out the game. 4 broken tackles, you can see there, and 54 yards after contact. Tavion Hall, in his first playoff appearance, 18 carries, only 68 yards. The Snowhawks shut it down. 3.7 yards per carry. That's a good average and everything. Started out well, but his later carries in this game just wasn't getting it done. And the touchdown, you can see right here, that they got really was what's kind of sparked them on that drive where they took the lead 13-10, but never really got anything going. And I was talking about them having to have the pass much, and you can look at the pass game and see that they passed way more than they threw and only gave Tavion Hall 18 carries. But the problem was if they had mixed in more of the passing game early to balance out that run and actually ran more of that play action, which was successful for the most part throughout this game, they would have had a better outcome, in my opinion, from Tavion Hall here tonight. Didn't give the guy the amount of touches as he should have got, and just didn't call up the right plays. Looking at the receiving end of things, like Coach O'Brien talked about, Dwight Smelter, he's been an absolute stud in the receiving core for the Snowhawks this postseason. He's been great even during the season. 4 catches, 90 yards, a touchdown. Most yards here in this game to lead all wide receivers. Cecil Austin III, we saw him come alive towards the end with 6 for 87 and the touchdown himself. But took way too long to get him the ball and get him involved. Philip Braxton, he could have had more yards and catches than this. Dropped a few. You can see it right there. You have two drops. 4 catches for 74 yards though, but he did a great job on getting yards after the catch. You can see there 47 yards. Henry Moss, he hauled in quite a bit of catches here. 8 catches, 68 yards, no touchdown. However, Tavion Hall was also catching out the backfield, 8 for 52. Daryl Martin, 3 for 51, and had a touchdown from Karis Curry. Once again, a limited day from him, only 3 catches, 50 yards, but he did get to see the end zone on the play off that post, and I think that really put the game away for sure. And looking at the offensive line for the most part on both sides did an excellent job in protecting their quarterbacks, and the quarterbacks did a great job making reads, getting the ball out their hands. As the only lineman to give up a sack in this game was the center, Moses Newsom. 1 sack by him. You get a look at the defensive side of things. Nolan Harrell, the veteran linebacker, leading in tackles with 12, only 1 solo. He was in on a lot of assists though, 11 assist tackles in this game. Casey Lott, we saw him everywhere making solid tackles. He was definitely, I would have to say, probably the sole force and why Tavion Hall couldn't break for those extra yards in this game. We saw him come up and make great wrap-up tackles in the backfield. Well, he only got 1, but he made a lot of solid tackles to keep Tavion Hall to short yards. And like I said, this guy can be played anywhere in the back 7, like at safety, corner, linebacker, you name it. You can see the size on him, pretty good size. 6'2", 215. He doesn't have the size to play linebacker, but he can play the sub. And when he's there, he's just an immediate impact player. Can just do it all. Dylan Mullins, 9 tackles here in this game, running up for double-digit tackles, as well as Antonio Daniels Jr. and Victor Stills with 8. We'll get a look at the tackles for loss. Not going to go through that list. That's a lot of guys with just 1 here today. No one leading that category. And sacks, the 1 sack came from Kevin Frey. Caught him Fry, I think, earlier in this game. DeAndre Cummings came up with the only interception in this game. Took it back for 31 yards, which the offense was able to score off of. And leading in pass deflections was Kelsey Cloud with 2. Forced fumbles, only 1, and it was huge. Jerry Cruz off the kick return just knocked him right out. Good recovery, touchdown, excellent job. Fumble recoveries, nothing there recorded. Nothing on safeties or defensive touchdown. Special teams, nothing happened as well. He did have 1 good return though from Morrison, but he also was the same one who fumbled the football that gave the Snowhawks possession on that play that I was talking about. Let's go ahead and break down the key plays in this game. 33-yard play here to Philip Braxton. You can see Philip Braxton's wide open. This was the problem throughout the game for the Desperados. I mean, look at this. 4-man rush, but nobody able to generate pass rush. That's just putting your defense in a bind to have to cover for a long period of time. You can see him getting switched up here on the cross. Wide open on the other side. Philip Braxton is doing what he's been doing all postseason. Look at this shake off. It's tough to bring this big guy down. Huge first down. Got about 10 yards extra after that. Managed to get a field goal to start the game. You can see here, defense got the ball after a really good return. How many yards was it? 75-yard kick return from DeAntoine Morrison, as I talked about. And they tried to run it in with Tavion Hall. This was signs of what was to come throughout this one. Can this Snowhawks defense stop the run game? And that's what they did. This was a huge play being made by Dylan Mullins. Stops him right short. Tavion Hall, you usually see him fighting and getting extra to get this play. But that's just a great tackle to stop him right in his tracks. Still managed to tie it up off the field goal. It was just a field goal fest the first quarter of the game. And we go on to the second quarter. This was a huge play. Big play ability that Coach O'Brien was talking about with Smelter. And this is wide open. Probably should have made this throw right here to the outside, more towards the sideline and everything. But he's got faith in Smelter making this play. He's got the pressure coming off of his right side. It doesn't matter. Joseph Gilly staying cool, calm, and collected in the pocket. Throws that one up, and look at the ball placement. Still does throw this outside to the outside shoulder and away from the safety. And Smelter just going up, using every bit of that 6'5" frame to high point the football and make the play. That was huge. A few plays later, 8-yard touchdown run. The DJ Scott lead block here by Keys. You can already see him closing in. Knocks Harrow out the way. That was the key block right there. DJ Scott finishes off with a mean stiff arm, punching the rookie out of UCLA, Chester Brace, right in the mid. And that was a touchdown to give the Snowhawks the lead. It was 10 to 6 at that point. This was a huge turning point that we thought was going to be for the Desperados. Joseph Gidley trying to make a play and shot down the field. Everything was covered. He just threw this one down the field. Just usually don't see him making these types of reads, but just try to make a play. DeAndre Cummings, a veteran cornerback, not falling for it. High points the football and gets the turnover, which was huge for the Desperados. As you can see here, 8-yard play, 3-yard play, 12 yards, 13 yards there to Tavion Hall, and Tavion Hall caps it off with a touchdown here, straight up the middle, wide open, parted like the Red Sea. Great blocking by the offensive line. And I called that. Knew the middle was going to be wide open if they dived it. Great read by the offense. And at that point, that was when the Austin Desperados had themselves the lead. Had the lead. It was 13-10. But Snowhawks marching down the field. Joseph Gidley getting them down the field. Good passes, good running. And once again, the pass rush just not pressuring Joseph Gidley. You got to get some pressure on Joseph Gidley some type of way so it's not easy for him. You can see him here making a pinpoint throw on the other side of the end zone for the touchdown. Smelter coming out at the top point of the bunch. Getting right across, working in that zone in the area. And you can see where they got kind of mixed up here. Ran into the D lineman. And by the time you already see that they're even, he's making this throw. It's already out there. Touchdown. Great read. And that was all she wrote. The second half started abruptly. And yeah, it didn't even start with a kickoff or anything. It started out on third down. Very unfortunate for the Desperados. I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, they started out on third down, picked up where they were last time. And yeah, just a really weird play, man. And at fourth down, they had to punt it away. The Snowhawks were able to get the ball back, put themselves together a really good drive. Here goes another big play by Dwight Smelter, 22 yards. Once again, coming across. These crossing routes really picked apart this Desperados defense. And when a team's running those crossing routes against you on the defense side of the ball, there must be pass rush. And since the Snowhawks knew they couldn't generate that, they just kept going right back to it. These plays kept being wide open. Dwight Smelter, any wide receiver underneath, was picking this defense apart. Then DJ Scott, huge 38-yard run. Good blocking off the edge. Look at that. Karis Curry being unselfish. Guy only had 3 receptions in this game as their top receiver. And look at him washing that edge. DJ Scott showing off that unexpected speed as a power back. Just look at that. Outrunning him. Almost took it to the house there. Got some help from the rest of the defense. But that's going to lead them down the field 3-4 plays later to settle for a field goal. And that made it 20 to 10, I believe, at that time. No, 20 to 13 at that time. They were down by a touchdown. And you just saw, if I'm not mistaken, this is when the turnover happened as well. Let me see. The kickoff. No, he was good on that return. Mason and them couldn't do anything on the offense side of the ball. Then Joseph Gidley offense. Pick right back up where they left off. Play action. The crossing routes, again, wide open. All of this time in the pocket. This is a dig route from the outside, from the right side. Look at this, play action. No pass rush whatsoever from the Desperados. This was the entire game just about. And if you're not going to have pass rush there on Joseph Gilly, it's going to happen every time. And you're not going to be able to stop this offense from moving down the field and putting up points. And that's exactly what happened. And you can see this going on some more. Able to get field goal on that drive. You know, the Desperados defense did what they could, but the offense was doing them a disservice. They just could not make plays. Had a huge play right here, though. Cecil Austin the third, 25-yarder, coming across off the dig. Great ball thrown there by Chase Mason. First down. And then we get into the fourth quarter, hitting quickly. Field goal attempt by the Desperados. Once again, just not being able to finish on the offense side of the ball. It's the #1 offense in the NRC. And, you know, that's really what killed him. Just did not step up ready to play. Joseph Gilly in the offense. 29-yard touchdown bomb off the post. Wide open. Wide open here. This man-to-man coverage. Let's see what happened here. Looked like Victor Roca got himself lost. Kind of lost him. Ran the route. Got around him. And it's an unexpected speed burst, so he kept at the same speed. Roca, I don't know what he was doing. Just let him run right on by. Look back, which I guess slowed him down. Trying to locate where the ball was. Too worried about when the ball was getting out there. You got to worry about sticking on the wide receiver. And Roca giving up the huge play. That's just a great ball. Great play. And it was at that point that I called it in the game. Like, this game was over, man. No replay really on that. And got the last touchdown for the Desperados. 3-yard touchdown over the middle on the in route. Good read by Chase Mason. Just wanted to go ahead and end the game on a good note. Got the double ends. Good hands and good catch there by Cecil Austin. Tough loss for the Desperados, man. Always tough to be the #1 seed and lose your first game. You know, happened to the Celtic Tigers, as I mentioned last time. And here this season happens for the Desperados, a hot team that finished the season at 13-3. Now, going to be looking on the outside. Going to be on the outside looking in as the Snowhawks will advance on to the NRC Conference Championship. Shout out to Coach O'Brien and the Snowhawks once again. Appreciate you guys coming through. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.